Welcome to my channel. I want to warmly welcome you if you've just stumbled upon my channel. You just happened to come across my channel, then I want to warmly welcome you into this community. I'm Everett Curdy, and I produce a lot of videos. And I'm going to tell you, and I'm going to talk to you about the videos that I do put out. I have 3 podcasts, and I'm going to talk about each of them. The first one is the Cosmic Sky podcast. In this podcast, I go very, very deep. I am very, very insightful in this podcast. I I do not give surface level interpretations of astrology. Most of my content is astrology related. In this podcast, I produce astrology videos on placements and transits. On Fridays, I do the transit for the week, for that upcoming week. And then I also do for each of the 12 signs. And I have a special way of doing it. And if you only were to see that video, you would know that my way of doing the 12 sign readings is very, very different than other astrologers. And you'll be pleasantly surprised by it, and you'll probably like it better. I'm just gonna just tell you that only because I want to make this video very, very short and to the point. I don't want to just spill out every little thing in this video, because I've said it before on other videos. Um, so I do that, and then I do every Saturday I do a planet through a sign. So I do or a general astrology video. Then it'll be general spirituality videos. Then it'll be general anything videos, any type of video. So, so like Saturn in the signs, the sun in the signs, the moon in the signs, all this kind of things like that. With the modes astrologer, with the elements astrologer. Like I haven't gotten to all of it yet, but I have a list, and I get there. I have a list of all the videos. And then on Sundays, I do just a video on any topic. It could be on astrology or not. And the subtitle of the podcast is more than just astrology. I don't want to make it limited to just astrology. I want to make it so that it's um for for many, many different types of things, for many, many different types of subject matters. So it can be on any topic. It's a question that I'm answering, that I go into. It could be on a placement. It could be on an aspect in the natal chart. Um, it could be on some spiritual topic, whatever I feel in the mood to do. And then the rest of the videos that I do, which I'm producing a lot now, I will not always be producing this many videos. Um, these videos, and I go deep with the astrology. I don't do surface level astrology, and I don't do superficial astrology either. Um, so then what was I talking about? Um, yeah. So I do a lot of videos and on that podcast, and you're going to find a lot of videos being updated throughout the week. On many different types of topics that I want to talk about, mainly about astrology, but there are additional ones in there. Like I want to make it clear that yes, this is an astrology podcast, but it's not just limited to astrology. So that's one podcast. Then I have my Real Me podcast, which is my own personal podcast where I just can say anything I wish on any topic that I want to talk about, sharing all my thoughts and all my insights and all things that have happened in my life, things that I feel passionate about, things that I just want to share and just talk about without any information involved in it. Um, just and it's a real authentic podcast. Like if you want to hear how I talk about astrology, and if you want to learn about astrology and other topics, like if you want to be educated and learn and be engaged with that, then go to the Cosmic Sky podcast. But if you want to just know me and how I tick and who I am and my personality and see the real me, it's called the real me for a reason. Um, then go to the Real Me podcast. Just don't judge me on those episodes because I'm literally giving myself the space to do anything on that podcast, like anything goes on that podcast. And I am uninhibitedly myself. And I kind of let you into who I am as a person. So I want to make that, personal. I want to remind you that the Cosmic Sky podcast is not only on YouTube, but it's on Spotify. So you can head to the link in my About page on this channel and follow me over on Spotify with that podcast. So I produce episodes on there as well, because if you want to have a podcast over there, then make it official. I just don't put the Real Me podcast on there because it's personal stuff and I want to leave that off of Spotify. I don't think that's really appropriate for that. The third podcast that I make videos off of, and the other videos might be just extra videos for some reason why I might film. And those videos are songs. I also do music. And the podcast is the music I've ever heard, the music of me. And my music is, you're thinking, not necessarily Julie Andrews, but you're thinking Josh Groban, Barbra Streisand, Susan Boyle, pop, ballad, opera, straight singing, blended into one genre of music. Like, and you're going to find that I have a very, very strong and rich voice because my Mercury in Taurus, and I have a Mercury in Taurus in my natal chart, so I do reveal things about my chart as I do my videos. So I have that, um, voice, that I sing with, and I'm very, very, you're going to find the creativity with that music, and so yeah, um, so you're going to find that. Um, and I hope that you enjoy those songs. They are in the longer side because I do put a lot into writing the songs. I used to just um come up with them as I go, but I just felt guilty for doing that, and so when I write them out, I don't feel so guilty. And then all these videos I edit, and there's an image to them, and the podcast episodes. So that is an extra podcast. Now, if I could create an album on my channel, if I could create a music page on my channel, if there was an album option, I would do that, but I can't. So I just made a podcast out of it. So those are the three podcasts and the three different types of content that I do. I occasionally do live streams on this channel, where I just go live off my phone or computer and just talk about things thoughts that I have, and maybe talk about astrology. If I feel inclined, I will probably do videos like showing presentations or just videos like this or just live streams, but mainly they will be podcasts because that's how I want most of the videos to me, because it's, as you can see, I'm not looking at the camera. It's very, very uncomfortable for me to look at myself. I prefer just talking with an audio and listening to my voice. So um and then the other thing on this channel is every single day you're going to find shorts coming out. So there is a lot of content coming out on this channel. This is a very busy channel, incredibly busy, probably one of the busiest channels. There is shorts, which are clips. All of these shorts are clips from my past videos that I want to clip and make into shorts, and you can rely on them to come out each and every day, um, on all different types of things. So that's all the content, that's all the introduction that I have on this channel. Um, and yeah, so it's pretty versatile. It's a pretty versatile channel. I have plenty of Gemini, so I'm pretty, versatile. And so yeah. So that is what I have to say on this particular video. So enjoy the content. I really, really would encourage you to subscribe. I can use all the subscribers I can get. Um, I really, really, you know, want, the following. Although I don't cater, you're gonna find that with my videos, I'm very, very real and authentic, and I do not cater to viewers. So if you want videos with the content creator is catering to viewers, then you're not in the right place. Because I do it for me, I don't do it for the audience. I don't do it for others. I don't take judgments of comments personally. I do it the way I want to do it in the way that I want to do it and when I want to do it. So, that is me, and I'm very, very, real in my content, and I wouldn't put out anything that I just disbelieve in, and that's, try to not speak from being projected outside in place. So, anyway, that is all I have to say. Bye for now. Enjoy the content here on this channel.